Just letting the recording start. Then one more reason why you want to be exclusive, because I want to remind y'all, exclusive people do not pay for events. And they get special stuff. So just one more reminder of why you want to be there. Because that's another thing you're gonna be saving money. We are committed to the camping event with the tiny house cabins in October. So y'all gonna be hearing about that too. I gotta get with Jazz and finish planning it out. Because essentially we just trying to do how we want to do the rentals. Like, do we want to book them all? Do we want y'all to pay us and we book them all? We probably go to do it like that. Because I know you can get group rates with them, so we probably go do this. And I feel like that gonna be so easy. Lisa, you love camping? Get ready. That's in October. It's gonna be bougie camping though. Like we gonna be outside, but there ain't gonna be nothing crazy. We ain't gonna be in no tents. Okay. We gonna be in them tiny house cabins with electricity and Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? All right. So systems and reasons, okay? Systems and reasons. Now, the first thing I want to start with is the rumors, okay? I'm gonna name a few, then I'm gonna ask y'all for a few of them. Okay. Now, let me go with some definition first when it comes to systems. Okay. So let me start with a little bit of definition. Now, a lot of time when you hear about systems, what they say is it makes business automated. This is your first rumor that is a lie. There is no way, there is no way you can key on this, build a 100% automated, successful business. Now, how many of y'all believe that? No, instead of that, how many of y'all you done heard otherwise? Because I told y'all I'm in that mood where I'm coming for all these lies that y'all been told. Because I ain't gonna say no name, but it's a little birdie hit me up today that I used to coach that's coming back. And I know what she went to go do. So I didn't wait to have that conversation with her. I told her straight up, if you wanted to believe in digital marketing that bad, you should never pay me in the first place because you ain't do nothing but go waste your time. Now you back. I knew the rail be putting random stuff in the chat. Uh, okay, July, I have to see the date because July might have to be set up somewhere. Okay, we gonna correlate. Uh, but how many of y'all did you've ever heard that? I know I have. You can 100% automate your business. You can't. That's not possible. And it's not good when you build it. Key on build, but I'm gonna show y'all why. Okay, I'm gonna show you why. Trust me, I done went through it. If anything, I call that lazy. But what they say is it makes your business automated. What I say is it assists your business to make it functionally sound. Okay, y'all picking up what I'm putting down. I know I need to get a little deeper because some of y'all, how many of y'all right now, you like, I don't even know what you mean when you say systems. But that's okay, because we gonna get to it. Okay? That's okay, because we gonna get to it. That's what I'm about to show you. I don't know why that keeps jumping to 18. But it assists your business in being functionally sound. Okay. So rumors is systems make your business 100% automated. I say there's no way you can do that. That's just you being lazy. Also, another rumor: systems. Jesus. Systems make your business more money. How many of y'all done heard that? I will tell you, it depends on not just the business, the audience. Okay? It depends on the audience. Okay? And right here, I'm gonna give you an answer to this. Intimate audience people do not like automations. Not to say you can't have them, it just needs to be carefully done. Y'all follow me? Mass audience people are best for automations. Why? Because you can't talk to 1,000 people. You can't talk to 10,000 people. You get what I'm saying? So somebody say, break that down. Alex Hormozi needs to have automations. You don't know why? Because he massively runs ads. So let's say me versus Alex Hormozi, right? I can talk to my client and talk to my person. But also, I don't have a product that you can buy from me under $500. Most of the time, for some of y'all been here for years, you ain't never seen me have nothing under $500. You know good well it got to be promotion season for you to go talk to that man for $500. But also, you get to see my face. It's me teaching you the class. It's me talking to you. I know y'all name. Do you get it? I'm gonna pause right there to see if y'all get it. Okay. So let's say Matt's style of coaching. If you take Alex Hormozi, this is his style of coaching. You will 99% chance you will never talk to Alex. Ever. Ever. Also, Alex has ads to funnels to low ticket product. Now, what's so dope about Alex's system is his low ticket products work so well, he don't have much of a funnel. How many of y'all didn't know that? I think we'll give you emails after the fact, but he's so invested in ads, he don't mind keep getting a new person with a repackaged product. You get what I'm saying? Okay. How many of y'all don't know who Alex Hormozi is? Because I thought about it, I may be using an example y'all of people y'all don't know. Also, y'all don't even know who he is. Y'all do or don't know? Don't. You've seen him before. Okay. I'm not going to use my Instagram. I use my YouTube because I do not want to see this dude on my Instagram all day. YouTube, they're not gonna show it to me if I don't click on it a few times. He's this dude.
The stuff that you go through become the stories that you will someday tell. And no one likes epic heroes without epic monsters. And the thing is that when you die, the only thing that will remain is the story that...
Let me see if there's another one that's more.
And I'm telling you from the bottom of my soul, it is so easy to beat people today. They are so soft. They have no work ethic. No. The only time you have imposter syndrome is if you're saying something that's not true. So just don't say...
Right. He's one of the founders of the School app. One of the founders of School app, acquisition.com. He did what he sold, was it almost 100 million of his book? Was it 50 million, something like that, in a day when he did that launch? Craziest thing is, there's a system. What is it? Let me see if it'll pull up. Uh, the book was called 100 Million Money Models. But I don't remember how many he sold. He might have sold 100 million, uh, which was dope. What I want to show y'all though in the systems, because okay, so what a lot of people look at when you see this, or when you see these people, I'm teaching y'all real good. Is y'all enjoying this? Because there's some deep stuff that don't nobody tell you. I've been thinking about that recently, that I'm teaching y'all, and that's intentional, but it's just amazing for it to come out. I'm teaching y'all the stuff don't nobody tell you or show you. Wasn't he on all day or multiple days? Yeah, he screamed a whole, it wasn't 24 hours, but it was a long time. Uh, but anyway, somebody may say, how do you get even a million? Let's say it was a million sales, because I don't remember the number. We look right here, and what we accidentally do, we attach this to the person. Don't get it twisted. That is personal development that helps you get here, but that's not how that happens. Okay? That is not how that happens. A lot of time, what you go get sold is this, the funnel. I'm teaching y'all too good. After you watch somebody do something, the next thing that usually you hear about that you need to do is pieces of the systems they made. What you usually never get offered is their entire system or their personal development that they did to do that. Let me show you Alex $1 million sales, what really got it for him. I need to show you the system. Alex spent over 10 million in ads. Okay? Y'all follow me? Yes, he spent over $10 million in the ads. Now, a lot of time we just hear ads, but once again, we don't get specific. He didn't do conversion ads. He did traffic ads, which is kind of a new term. People are starting to separate traffic ads and starting to move it to um, um, awareness, not awareness, not attention. I may have to use awareness because I lost the word. Uh, but we're gonna say awareness ads. Because what I want you to do, I want you to be aware that I exist. What is the ad actually doing? It's speeding up how many times you see a person based on the rule of seven. Do anybody know what the sales rule of seven is? Y'all gonna be like, this makes so much sense. Do anybody know what the sales rule of seven is? The sales rule of seven is it takes a person 7 times to see you before they buy. Well, if I'm running an ad and you saw me 7 times in 3 days versus 1 time a week organically, you see what's happening? You start to feel like, or you establish yourself as the authority because you're the one seen the most and heard the most. The rest is all rumor. This is why you get into a place where you say, I feel like Alex Hormozi is the best coach. No, he's the one you see the most. Man, I'm teaching y'all so good right now. Market, the game of marketing is I may not have to be the best, but if I can get seen more times than you see the competition, then guess what? I'm going to get picked more because you're going to pick me based on the rumors you set in your own mind. Because naturally, we think the same rumors. Alex Hormozi, the biggest coach it is, so I went with the biggest. Have you ever seen him coach a person? No. Well, why would you make him your coach? Because I've seen him 7 times. How many of y'all you starting to get it? Now, remember, this is not absolute. So you can't be like, oh, everybody think like that. No, but 1 million people are going to think like that versus 100,000. Most of us, we can't think past the content. We go where we see. It's just like the news. You get what I'm saying? How many of y'all for years you thought all people who wore a turban was evil? Because that's what they told you on NBC, especially after 9/11. Some people think Muslims is all the same. Most people don't know the difference between Iraq and Iran. You don't even know the difference. You don't know, you didn't know Saudi Arabia was a place. You get what I'm saying? Pakistan and Afghanistan is not the same place. Matter of fact, they don't like each other. And neither do India like either of them. But you wouldn't know that because you would just call them why? Rumor. What TV told you. Okay? You're right. You can't just call them folk Arabs. Like, them people not even all the same. Like how people randomly call people Chinese people. That man is from Korea. He's from Korea. And you're like, oh, well, he looked Chinese. What does Chinese look like? What does Chinese look like? Because he could have been Japanese, Chinese. He could have been from the Philippines. You get what I'm saying? People think everybody Samoan. They may be Tongan. But it's based on what we saw, right? So you got to think general. General consensus is based on a general thought. The marketing psychology, buying psychology builds into this. Now, I am not saying this is not a great model to follow or a great business to have. I will tell you it is expensive. I will tell you the most negative thing about it, being a person who have worked in a market like that, is that you will have to dumb down everything you do. You can no longer be the smartest, the most intimate, or the most caring person if you ever choose to go with that system. And I'm 100% telling you the truth. How many of y'all believe it? If you want to go masses, you can't, you no longer can be yourself. You no longer can love them people because they don't go together. It don't work like that. You have to do what's best for the millions of people rather than what you would do if you had 1,000 or 100. Do y'all understand? So Alex, it's not that Alex don't care about people, but it's his system is not made to display that because he's talking to millions of people, millions of people. He has to be in general as possible. And he still ain't gonna get everybody, but he has to be general while still being strategic. So he still has his fair share of challenges. So nobody can say, well, he made $10 million in ads. It was easy for him. No, because what you also got to see is the 10 years of him trying to figure this out. Okay? He started with gyms. So the man put in years of time trying to figure out how to get here. Okay? So that's a system. That's ads, funnels, product, right? Low ticket product, usually something that's under $1,000. Okay? In his world, right? So let me put that here. Under 1,000. There are a lot of people who go with this system model and they just downsize it to something that's under 100, under 50, under 30. I do want to let you know in the front line of your offer, that is understandable. I'm going to tell you why. Because most people who are going to come to you, they, at the front door, they are not going to be their most educated self. I think that's the best way I can put that. Okay? So you have to say what you're going to say and let it be out the door. Now, so that's ads, which is ran through a system. Okay? Funnels, which is ran through a system. I'm going to show y'all more about that. Funnels, sometimes people be like, I need a different funnel system. I will give y'all some of the biggest funnel systems that there is. So funnels is nothing more but a step-by-step process of what you buy or the steps you take to buy. Okay. So a guy came up with, he was one of the coaches when I was in ET's community called Words Taylor. Words funnel. Matter of fact, I can show it to you. I can't show you the whole thing because it's gonna make me buy something, but I might as well show y'all. Show it y'all. Okay. Which is funny, he has a link me now. He used to even have it. It must be the podcast.
Wow.
And they all
It's
treated
the
me.
podcast with him and his wife. Where's other links at? Okay, so his funnel gone, so I can't show you his no more. But a lot of people, what his old funnel used to look like before he changed it, he doesn't do it anymore. I can't say I didn't see that coming. He does marriage work. Oh, so he went 100% in that direction. Hey, they said it is the great pivot. So, but how his funnel used to look, when you click on it, a website would come up with a video. When you would click to say you want more information, guess what would happen? It would show you another video. He would show you the system behind how you can make $500 a day with the right system. Then he told you to buy the blueprint for $40. Once you bought the blueprint for $40, a pop-up pops up. Ooh. And he would do his mastermind. B went to it. He'll have an intensive, is what he called it, where he teach you what's in the blueprint in person. Understand this about the framework. And I've been teaching y'all this as I've been giving y'all funnels and frameworks. It's the same thing. Whatever you would give in an ebook, give it in a class. Whatever you would give in a class, you can give it a 3-week breakdown. Whatever you give in a 3-week breakdown, you can do one-on-one with somebody. You don't create something different all the time. Do y'all understand? People pay for different levels of access. That's the smartest funnel. Now, some people who are heavy products, who know they got not gonna get in front of you, like Alex Hormozi, it's gonna be another product. He not gonna do a mastermind. He not gonna say, come meet me. It's gonna be a product. It's gonna be a product, and it's gonna be another product, and it's gonna be another product, and it's gonna be another product. And he gonna product you until you stop buying it. Okay? And even if you do, he's still gonna be selling products. Because the massive amount of people. Y'all get it. So there are funnels for the masses. Okay? Usually leads to products. If anything is in between, it's usually a video. Do y'all understand? Now let's go with a more intimate style. Because y'all may be like, okay, well, what's a more intimate style? Being a coach, most people who say they're a coach are not coaches. Because they're not gonna coach you. If a person only give you a product, they may be a coach, but they are not coaching yet. A coach in one way or another is going to impact you and talk to you, even if it's in group form. or if it's in small group form, or if it's in one-on-one. I am a thoroughbred 100,000% coach. One of the best I met it. Because whether it's big group, small group, or one-on-one, I'm coming to you straight to it. I'm one of the most accessible coaches. Okay. So I call this intimate style coaching. It's called intimate because you get to know the person. There's going to be a knowing to it. Okay. Let me put that here. There's going to be a knowing, which is built off of relationship. You don't always have to have a relationship with the person, but it's going to develop one way or another. Okay. Now, in this form, you can have ads, but it is preferably that you don't. Okay. So I'm going to do ads and I'm going to do non-ads. This is really based on belief. So it's kind of what you want to go with. If you do ads, you have to understand it is best for you to do traffic ads if you are an intimate coach. Because your traffic ad is going to lead them to a landing page with a video. Everybody follow. Same thing like words did. Because the video may lead you to something that filters you. Now, as an intimate coach, yes, I'm recording it. As an intimate coach, this is what you have to understand. When you are an intimate coach, your downfall is this. Not a low ticket product. It is a inexpensive, intimate coach. Most people don't have the skill set to do this. Do anybody know why? Even some of y'all do it, and I'm cool with it. But it would have been better for you to just give them more content rather than give them an inexpensive coaching. Why? If you're an intimate coach, why? I'm going to see if y'all can see that it's a business problem. There's a number that's not going to make sense. And I'm going to give y'all an example of that in a second, but I want to see who can figure it out. Why is this the least preferred option? If you're an intimate coach, it's better if you high ticket. It's better, but you may have to build up to that. If you do an inexpensive, intimate coaching, and just to give y'all some definition, this is group coaching. They gonna tell you, if you go through the trainings that I went through, they gonna tell you don't do that. They gonna be like, hey, it's best for you not to do that. Why? We can leave it at that. There's one mathematical problem to it. Why? What is it? Anybody know or y'all don't know? Too many people to make a certain amount. That wasn't the problem I was looking for, but that was a good one, so I'm gonna put that there. Takes too many people to make a lot of money. That's good. That wasn't the answer I was looking for, but that is one of the right answers. Time, be more specific, which means is no longer intimate. Possibly, y'all looking at the right problem, but y'all ain't said the right answer yet. And I give it to y'all so we can go to the next one. It's going to be more of them than it is of you. You're outnumbered. It's simply that problem. You're going to be outnumbered. And if you have not been taught, so my advantage, because I used to understand this, but I used to know this, but didn't understand why I could do it until other people started pointing out to me why I was good at doing it. I come from management. So I already know what it's like to manage 100, 200, 300 employees. So there are certain things I'm able to do in my function that helps me manage 100 of y'all. Most people have never went through that. Most people have only ever worked with 5 people at a time. So if I give you 100 people at a time, I instantly put you in a functional detriment. Man, I'm teaching y'all too good up in here. instantly put you in a functional detriment because you ain't been trained. And now 100 people done paid you and got expectations. And you have only been taught how to functionally talk to 5 people at a time. But it's 100 people. It's 100 people right there in front of you. And you, because you did a low cost, inexpensive, intimate offer, you don't have enough money to pay for help. So it's 1 versus 100. If you have not been trained for this, this is a problem that your systems need to solve. Everybody keep it up now. You instantly need a system that's going to solve that problem for you. Because the system is going to be cheaper than the employee. Okay? So if it's 1 versus 100, here's your problem solving system to that. Okay? Number 1, you need automated communication. Don't go to emails instantly. So you need emails, but in your system, the emails you need is follow-up emails. An example of this is when you teach them 100 people, if you haven't been trained, you do not need to tell them to message you. You do not need to tell them to go do something. Matter of fact, let me put that here. Don't message me. Don't go do. What you do instead is tell them, what, check mark it or something, because this is a good thing. You tell them it's in your email. And the email is set to go out at the end of the class. Everybody see how that works? So if Shell got 100 people in her community for 100 divorced women, Shell do not need to tell them, hey, message me this. Hey, go do this. Shell needs to tell them it's in your email. It just got sent to y'all. Because if she knows she ends class at 9 p.m., the 9 p.m., the email need to be set to send the notes from what she just sent out at 9 p.m. If she needs to edit them, they go out the next morning. Okay. Likely, it need to go out at 9 p.m. I wouldn't mind if it were 9 p.m. in the next morning, but that means that Shell has to already have the system of whatever she's teaching. She already got the notes on it. She can't do what I'm doing and build the notes in class because she don't have the system for that. Am I making sense, y'all? I know it's a lot. But I want to show y'all, because I don't want y'all to just, you can easily find and just go buy the systems and all that stuff. But I want to show y'all the purpose of it. And that example can go for all of y'all who got a community. Your communication that is tangible to people needs to be in your email system. Everybody got that? He said, yeah, but you're going to tell us. That one is simply the email. I'm going to get to it and kind of give you like some what's. So, because listening to the system, people, they make it more complicated than what it is. Sometimes it's already there. Okay? Let me go to a non-ad person, and then we're going to keep going. Said, I get it for products, but I'm trying to understand for coaching. Well, you use Substack, so it's already made into a system. That's the crazy thing about it. It's already there. So let me go with a non-ad version real quick, and then I'm going to get down into breaking down more of what system, when, and where, and why. Okay? So non-ads, when it comes down to a system, is going to be organic, batched content. So like me, I'm a non-ad coach. There's a side of me that always say you need to run an ad. But the other side of me, ooh, this is so good right here. The other side of me says, I don't want to use the systems that go with them ads. Come on, somebody. Which makes me say, okay, you got to go get your money elsewhere then, because you are gonna cap out on coaching, because you can't take you can only take so many people. You can only exclusively coach so many people. I can only QC so many people. I can only beat life so many people. So my only result is to put more people in beat life. But even that has a limit. Now I'm gonna like that limit. But once I get to 500 people is still a problem. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? 500 people can't, 10% of the 500 people can't join the QC and they gonna want to. 5% of the 500 people from the beat life want to go exclusive and they can't. Can I build on and change my funnel as I get to 500 people? Yes. But once again, that takes strategy. So it's not a no, it's a are you ready? And once again, your other opposite solution to this is to take less people at a higher price. And you make more money, but you coach less people. So you really have to know what God calling you to do. When you coach less people, you got to put out more content. So now you got to drop 3 YouTubes a week. Why? Because you still called to impact them people. You just not got to put it out there free. Now you're not a coach, you're a speaker. I'm teaching y'all. I'm teaching y'all. Okay, let me keep moving because I know it's some tangible things that's knocking at y'all brain door too. So organic batch content. Your organic batch content, because your content needs to be in front of people. How many times? 7 times. Okay. This likely won't happen in a day, but it can happen in a week. Your strategy to this is every time you log on, I want you to watch one of my videos. Y'all get it? So all I got to do is I have to be a better shooter than an ad person. Now, ad person got to be accurate too. But the dope thing about being an organic person is that you learn that you gotta hit, which is why I tell y'all content is creating like a rapper. You gotta hit to them every time. You gotta hit them folks in their spirit. You gotta hit them folks. You gotta them on the block in front of the green machine. That was me, literally like a rapper. Every time I click on, I'm like, you get what I'm saying? You gotta be funny. You gotta, whatever your talents is, you gotta be that to them. Make sense, y'all? Because it's organic. I don't have a machine behind me. I don't have a cosign. You get what I'm saying? I ain't got a lot of people sending people my way. So my conversion, come on, somebody. But here's when you a killer. This is why the people in the coach community see me as a stone cold killer. They say that boy a sniper. Why? They say you put 10 people in front of him, you better bet he coming back with 10 people signed. Most people, you put 10 people in front of them, they only coming back with 1. And in every market, they deem that successful. When I was selling cell phones, if you did that, you couldn't even work for me. I'll trade you to Verizon. I'll trade you to AT&T. I'll tell you, I'll help you go get the job because you can't work here because I didn't accept normal. No, baby, my conversion is up here. You see 10 people, I want 8 sold. We close every opportunity that come in the door. Do y'all understand what we're saying? If I miss one, hell, they coming back. Do you understand me? Listen, you got to be a hitter. I'm so on what I know I'm supposed to be on. I'm so in what I'm supposed to be in. I make it hard for you not to see me. It's hard to miss. By the time you meet me, Your other coach is fired. That's how you got to hit if you go organic. And you got to post a lot of content. Makes sense? It makes sense why I tell y'all to post so much. And I'm a little lenient than I used to be. You get what I'm saying? So your non-ads, what you have to understand is that you're going to have to have organic content and you're going to have to batch it. Listen, because they still need to see you 7 times. Now, that don't mean you post it 7 times. Your advantage in the content space is that they not going to show it to everybody. Man, I'm teaching y'all too good. So because they didn't show it to everybody, the people who are watching the most of your videos, by timing, they go see that video. Now, if you can get more exposure and more views without compromise, you take it. But I need y'all to understand, hundreds of thousands of dollars come from these videos, and you won't see a video on here for a while that's over 10,000. Why? Well, not the why you won't see it over 10,000, but why does it still work? Because it hits. Do y'all understand? It hits. And you can see that in your other metrics. You need the music to hit, how you look to hit, how you feel hit. Make them folk the same way with y'all. You feel it. When y'all see me, you feel it in your spirit. Okay? So there's nothing wrong with organic. It's just with organic, you got to be a hitter. If it's going to be organic, you got to be a hitter. You got to mean what you say and say what you mean. Okay? And you got to keep dropping. Why? Because it might take them people 7 times. Okay? And it's still so it still worked for you. And your benefit is when it does come to your conversion, you're not looking for 1 million. You're looking for 10 to 100. All of y'all that I coach, I already know the math of when you hit 100. I've done it. I know it already. Most of you, let me show it to y'all. Most of y'all here, you sell something that's $100 or less. So if you're doing 10 people a week, a month, a day, no, I ain't gonna say a day, but a week or a month, what is that gonna equal to? $1,000. I already know that if you got $100 product and you sell it to 100 people, you make 10K. You are going to get my attention if you're making 10K. Because here's where you become scammer proof. This is the biggest thing people don't understand about digital marketing. If you have sold 100 of something a month for 3 months, that's 300 people. You gonna be able to see them people one way or another. Do y'all not know most people's validation, their fastest, some of y'all can say this, outside of me hitting with you, whether you saw me teaching a class, whether you saw me on live, the easiest validation of me is that I'm never by myself. Man, I'm teaching so. This is called social proof. This can be in your systems. It's in my systems right now. Because Dallas don't watch my live. Dallas don't see all of my content. So, man, I'm teaching y'all. I'm teaching y'all. So in my content, as I'm growing my page, biggest difference you have ever seen in any of my pages, this is a great example because it's all my content blended. You only see me by myself so much. You see a bunch of guys right here. You see guys. You see me and Kay. You see guys. Let's go down to the content videos, which I need to post more of. You see me and a client. So you don't question it. Right here, you see me and Talana in this video. You see me and Jazz. Y'all see what's happening? Which is once again that I tell y'all, you don't have to run the ad because you not going to have the system set up for that anyway. Especially if you cheap or if you ain't got no money right now, or you ain't trying to put that money into it, or you're not trying to see that many people anyway. You get what I'm saying? Now you can. You still can. But I'm saying go organic first. Why? Because you're going to learn more from the organic than you're going to learn from the ad anyway. Especially if it's a personal brand. Make sense? So I'm knowing no matter what, all of y'all, without me telling you, in my head, you capped at 100. You can ask everybody in here that has went over 100. I coach you differently. Man, I'm teaching y'all up in here. I change your systems for you. I literally tell you you need a different system. When you start getting 100 people a month and you get to 200, 300, I don't leave you on the same stuff. When you start reaching 1,000 people a month, I may not even let you still have a landing page. Baby, you need a website. You trying to make all that short form content, baby, you need YouTube. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So non-ads, organic. I know that what I'm doing, I'm capping personally at 100. Whether it's 100 a month, whether it's 100 total. Because managing 100 people, you need simplified systems. Okay? Let me go down here. So now let's go to some of the systems and I'm going to name some of them. Okay? So we go separate it like that. 100 versus 1,000. Okay? Here's my suggested systems. If you are a personal brand, your first system is your landing page, right? Your landing page has to be easy to find what the content told them to buy. Most people, when they first come to me, if they were already selling something, in your landing page, aka your store, here's some examples of that. This is your stand store, your beacons, Linktree. I don't like Linktree because I feel like it don't do enough. Link me, all that. Whatever you told them in the content needs to be right there when they click. They don't need to go shopping because they get distracted and they leave. Make sense, y'all? That's your first one. Behind your landing page, in your systems, okay? Behind your landing page is your emails. Now, there's a lot of layers to this with the emails, right? My favorite systems captures the email before purchase. This is so you can have abandoned cart emails. This is what I miss about when we used to use Shopify more than Stan. Stan now would allow you to Stan now would allow you to have abandoned cart emails, but hell, it still ain't capturing their emails like talking about. But when you sell merch, it is way easier to do email marketing. When you sell a physical product, more I should say, it's way easier to do email marketing than it is through a landing page like Stan, Beacons, Shopify. I mean, Shopify is the best at that. Okay, and they give you a bunch of email plugins that you can use. Your next email is your confirmation email. No, this is your marketing emails. These are people who joined your email list. Usually this was in trade of something, which is AKA what we call a freebie. I don't like freebies in today's time. Most of us don't get enough traffic to produce a freebie. And the people don't buy from emails like they used to. They'll just buy it. You just need to get them back in front of you. So I would prefer you get them more content. Can you sell digital products on Shopify? I never tried it. You can. It's just it's a little different. It's a little different, and it's built and made for them to shop more than it is for them to go one click. But it can be done. Okay. So they join the email list and trade of something that's usually a freebie, and then you can market to them. Ideally, until you know you got a buying audience, you do not need to always try to market to your audience. You do need to TV show, commercial them. So your best marketing email redirects people to your content. And then you let your content sell to them. Do you understand? I'm teaching y'all up in this joint. Then you got your confirmation email. Okay. And this is, I like to say, now a lot of y'all don't do this, so it's good for me to tell y'all this. In your confirmation email, you need to connect with your buyer, because this is the most likely email they will ever open. So you need to connect with your buyer by making sure that your confirmation email is not generic. Matter of fact, best at best, here's a good trick for y'all. In your confirmation email, you need to insert a video. In the video, it needs to tell them thank you. It needs to tell them what to do next. It needs to also offer them the upsell, which is also in the doggone email. This way you can get an instant upsell. I'm teaching y'all. I told y'all I wasn't gonna hold back on y'all. Listen, your confirmation email can go get you more money by itself. It's your most likely email they go open. It's also the one where if you talking to them, if you put time in, people know the difference and they feel appreciated. Okay? Now, systems when it comes to your email, I see y'all are already throwing some of them in here. Listen, you can use the email with your landing page. The problem is most of them will get thrown into promotion or spam. If you can use, so you can use the platform. I use the platform only because my old assistant used to manage my ConvertKit. And I don't like managing it that much. So if anything, it's me being lazy. You don't have to pick up on my habits. You get what I'm saying? But you can also use email platforms. My favorite is ConvertKit. You also have things like, this is where I need to put full house systems right here. There are some full house systems like what's them people name? ClickFunnels and Go High Level. Yeah, you got System.me. Then you got System.io or something like that. They may be the same as System.me. I don't really know. But ClickFunnels and Go High Level are two of the highest too. This is what I need y'all to understand. Sometimes you're buying Go High Level when you buy from creators who tell you they have their own system. It's really their own customized Go High Level. Like, what was the one Brooklyn had? Lead Boost. Lead Boost is Go High Level. They just customized it. Yeah, Go High Level is complicated. Now, Go High Level is best if you can get somebody else to build it for you. It's like Adobe versus Canva. You gonna have to go in there and build it. It's a blank canvas when you start. It's a blank canvas. It ain't Canva. It's like Adobe. You finna have to know what you're doing. Okay? You finna have to know what you're doing. It is crazy. That joint, it got a lot going on. You get what I'm saying? You either need somebody to set it up and it do what it's supposed to do for you. But if you not like that, good luck with doing it yourself. It's the same way. Is your landing pages can be tied to there. They got all the stuff with the stuff, right? They got all the stuff with the stuff. Listen to me when I say this. I'm not going to discourage you from using an advanced system. I will tell you, you need to do advanced research before you use an advanced system. The reason why is your customer does not care what platform you use. They most likely can't even see it. They only care about if they got what they wanted from you and the experience that they had. They don't care. So business owners, when they get stuck in systems, my number one question is, how many people do you get buy from you a month? Do you get buy from you a quarter? If it don't come out to 100 or more, I'm gonna tell you, simplify this joint. Use the landing pages platform that you got. The only other one I would tell you to do is have an email system. But even ConvertKit can get complicated. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? It's just gonna prevent you from marketing more. It's gonna prevent you from you understanding what you're selling, because you see all the systems versus the people. They see the experience they want to have with you. You can care less. It's not going to make them or not make them buy it. They just want to click. They want to buy. They want to get the experience. Did that make sense? Once you get over, new name is Kit. Oh yeah. I forgot they changed their name to Kit, which they making themselves more of a full house like ClickFunnels and go high level. What about automated text? Automated text is great too, but the thing about it, it needs to be organic. Text your people, but text them something organic. Listen, most marketing tools, instead of selling, see, we live in this world now where we so greedy. Most marketing tools need to be used instead of selling to people. They need to be used to stay in front of people. I need you to stay connected with me. Now, this is different, personal brand and product. Product, I do need to sell you something because your relationship with me is the product. Ooh, come on, somebody. So for like you, Malika, your text message for the architect of your atmosphere needs to be an encouraging text message, Malika. Your text message from your t-shirt company needs to be an encouraging text message. Plus, here's your code for the day. Because I don't want Fashion Nova. I don't want to hear all that mess that you told me, and I didn't get no discount code to go with it. I don't get to know what the drop is. What is the relationship with the customer in your business? This is the business. Come on, somebody. This is the business. Just like y'all. Y'all don't want me to come. My main communication with y'all, because I'm service-based, I'm an intimate coach, is class. That's why I try to make sure my upsells is at the very beginning or the very end of class. And I try not to go no more than 10, 20 minutes. Okay? It's only 20 minutes when I got to explain it. It's usually a quick 5. Why? Because that ain't what you're here for. So instead of me emailing you to upsell, I do it when you see my face. And especially since I don't go live. Come on, somebody. Is y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And because I give y'all so much info in my business, I don't do a lot of email and text because I can easily information overload y'all. I can easily overpressure y'all. We got 3 classes a week right now. I don't need to send you now email, text, whatever. You get them 2 marketing ones. You can get that in between. Why? Because you come into class. Do y'all see? And so do you see in your own business where it can develop? When I go back down to one class on a Tuesday, yeah, I need more content out. And I'm gonna let the content do it. Yeah, I need an email that encourages you. Yeah, I need more posts in the crowd that, guess what, encourage you, activities, all that good stuff. But into the outside world, guess what? That's always to be figured out. But if I'm pounding you to pay me with content, I'm gonna give you more content to watch. Because guess what? When it's time to make that decision, you finna pay that $5.25. Which helps me. Because now I don't have a lot of people just paying me and not showing up. So I'm doing business, but I'm not bothering my purpose. Come on, somebody. Listen, I'm doing business, but I'm not bothering my purpose. Which is why I don't harp on low ticket people not going not live. I just tell them, you need to make sure you be building a brand too, because at some point, what? You're not going to want to go live. You're not going to be able to go live. So you don't want to have to hustle. You don't want to be stuck being a sales rep. So listen, put your people through the content. The content leads to systems. Make sense? Let me see what y'all saying on it. It depends on your community. Do they even want a bunch of emails? Right. Text, or do they just want to touch base with you now and then? Right. Absolutely. I can see how email drip flow post meetup would benefit also. Yep. And y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So even when you have the system, you got to make the system match your audience. And remember, you always got two sides to that. Did these people get into this system through a freebie or something promotional? Did these people get into the system because they in my community? Because each system has an entry point also. Okay. So what we got? Landing page, emails, email systems. Let me give y'all an automation one. This one, the one be pissing me off the most. Let's go with an automation one, right? And this will be the automation in social media. So let's go ManyChat. I wish I could log into the this one is one a lot of y'all need because of our comment keyword strategy. I can even show y'all. Let me show you something. Because y'all don't be knowing this stuff works this way. If you go to my DMs and you click on general, primary is y'all. All of these people is an automation. I want y'all to look at how many people it is. This just one day ago. This how many DMs I sent out just yesterday. Now, I didn't send none of these. My system did. So every single person who follow me gets a message. Every single person. It sent them a message. Now, I don't know why it's not showing. This message is longer than this, but I don't know why it's not showing on this side. Let me refresh and see if it's just tripping. But the message is longer than that. But it don't need to be too long neither. But for days, everybody who follow me, they get a message. So that's what they responded to. So in my DM, when you follow me, I ask you an ABC question to tell me which you are. So this dude said he's a dad supporter. And he say, I have my own content and something struggle to drop consistently because I had this overall want to chase perfection. But that ends today. I'm going to drop an episode tonight. I appreciate everything about you guys. Peace and love from Cincinnati, Ohio. So what I do is I can come in here once a week and I look at who responded and I organically respond to them. Man, I'm teaching y'all too good. I'm teaching y'all too good. Because listen, I may be getting, I don't know how many followers I get a week. Let's see. Let's see how many followers I got last week. In science account. follows last 30 days. Let's do last 7 days. Can I custom this? No. So in the last 7 days, mm, mm, it ain't 6,000. It may not tell me in here. I hate this. How many followers did I get, player? Refresh. Because I don't even think it's changed. Last 14 days. Okay, it did change. Because it's giving me percentages, but I want people. So of my views, 20% was people who follow me, 80% was non-followers. I did reach 956 accounts. Interactions, 44.2% was from follows and non-followers, but followers, yo, how many followers did I get? If I went to Meta Business Suite, it'll show me, but I don't feel like going all the way through that. But this also, your platform is a system. Okay. Insights. Your last weekend review. Thank you. Our results 37. Total. You are insights. Follows, man. I just want to see how many followers I got. Last week. Jesus. Okay, so last week I got 320 followers. Okay, which is down 67% from usual. But last week I got 320 followers. That means is this last week? Yeah, from the 5th through the 4th. So there was 320 messages sent. So what I do is I go in there and see who responded. And then because what? I'm intimate. Listen, anybody see that? If I'm Alex Hormozi level, guess what I need? Let me go to mini chat so I can show you what I mean. I need the funnel to go all the way through. My funnel stops because not all of them I want them to buy. If they tell me that they came for content, it will push them all the way through into buying the bundle. But I got some videos I need to refresh and make to give them too. This one, what I was trying to get on. Okay, so let me show y'all one of my automations. This one is for my TikTok. ManyChat does work with TikTok now, y'all. So this is my say hi to new followers. Let's see. Insights. This must be today. What ball? Be careful, okay? It even showed me the people it sent it to today. So this is the message. You done messed up. You follow me. Hey, I appreciate you. Now let's talk. You may be here for content. That's it. That's all. Or I can help you with content and marketing. So what brought you here? A personal brand creator. B, a brick and mortar biz owner. C, a dad or dad supporter. Now, if you're ready to work, That's the button. That button is below. Or answer me this. No one may have asked you today, this week, or this month, how you doing, friend? Reply below and tell me what brought you here and how you doing. Y'all see how that makes people feel like, oh man, that was nice. So y'all see what I did right there? I would actually like it to be shorter, but y'all get the point, okay? Y'all get the point. So then it triggers and tells them this. A DM adding the link. Oh wait. So you're ready for the big leagues. Okay, fasten your seatbelt now. I need to know what's the best start for you. So are you wanting to book your consult for your content and marketing session in Dallas? B, or you want to join Beat Life, the world's best business community for personal brands and small businesses? So they choosing between A and B. Okay. Now I've been organically responding with the A and B, but that's only because I'm getting prepared a video that will convert them if they press A or if they press B. Simple and put. Y'all got it? Now I could just send the link, but because I'm an intimate coach, I like the video. Some of y'all, you need to just send the link because you already won them people over by the time they got here. Some of y'all can do like me and you can drop a video. Some of y'all, your stuff is so simple. Jazz, your stuff so simple. If you have an option like this, it need to be links. You don't need to tell them nothing. You and I already told them. Okay? Make sense? So your mini chat is where you can use your DMs to convert a lot of people over. This can be the same way you can have this set up for a DM. You can also, I mean, when they follow you, you can also create ones for if they comment certain words. Okay, so like this TikTok one, if they comment certain words, it sends them a message. Okay, and it goes from there. This is what add triggers mean. This is where you can use different words. The tutorials they give on this, I highly suggest you watch. You gonna have some questions. I'm telling you right now. You can ask me all day. Some of that stuff I'm gonna tell you, you got to watch the video because it's not gonna work with me explaining it. Okay. Let me go back to my note sheet. So like I said, your automations, you can have mini chat. This is where your comment keyword works best for automations. It will reply to them, a DM. It will also reply to the comment. Also, y'all, Stan does have this. Auto DM right here. I done deleted a bunch of mine. I should have kept them in there so y'all can see how it worked. But right here, let's use this one. This is an old one. Empire. So what they do, if they comment the word empire, I made sure that was on all the posts. It's going to send them one of these. Message sent, check your DM, or just sent you a DM, take a look. And then it pops up and says this. What's up, friend? So you ready to elevate? Probably tired of the 9 to 5 or whatever job may be holding you back from building your business. Well, listen, while the job pays the bills, we have to get the content to making that money for us. Okay. So here's where you're going to start. There are 5 ways to make money from your business and brand. I break down the 5 ways. This one was long. I prefer they be shorter, y'all. Listen, want to learn more about creating content and getting to the right place? Here's where you start. Boom, and they get in Empire. Okay, it shows you how many people it sent it to. This one is sent it to 19 of them. 20 people clicked it. I don't know how I got 20 clicks instead of 19. And then I don't know really what opt-in means. Because they don't know if they bought it or not. So but they changed a lot from that one. Here's a YouTube one that I had, all that. I deleted a bunch of them. But y'all get the point, right? Let me go back to the note sheet. Okay, I need to stop so I can answer some questions. Okay, so ManyChat, comment keywords, reply with a DM, reply. It'll also reply to their comment. You can also do ManyChat. Beacons and Stan does this. Beacons has this. I've never used the Beacons version. And as I just showed y'all, Stan has it too, okay? I love the ManyChat one that does the special is it message every new follower. Okay. Now remember, this ain't over, but I'm gonna stop right here and I'm gonna answer some of y'all questions. But there's a lot of technical work, but this is the power. How many of y'all, before I ask y'all if y'all got any questions, how many of y'all just from the beginning to now, you understand more of what a system you need? And how many of y'all love that I separated the if you're getting 100 people or less versus if you're getting 100 people and more? That's a different type of. I'm going. There's some automations you have to do because there's too many of them, but we need to work through it so it can still feel organic. Okay. Which is why I tell some people you need your basic system set in place, like your emails. So we go double down on emails for sure. But a lot of that stuff they be telling you need, you don't see enough people for that. So if you automate all your stuff because somebody told you gonna be richer, you automate, then you ain't getting no sales. It's because you ain't got no data. You ain't talked to these people. Come on, somebody. You don't know what these people wanted. You need to be in your DMs back and forth for people. You need to be in your comments back and forth with people. Because hell, you don't know what they want. Full automation is for I don't either dumbed it down so much to where I'm forcing it to you. So I already know what you're here for. Or I made it to where it's only one option anyway. Alex Hormozi, he only given one option. He got that liberty though because of the level of notoriety he has, the level of ads that he's going to run. This may be your first time meeting me. You need to one way or another be able to talk to me. You get what I'm saying? But because I can't have a bunch of random conversations, I have to do comment keywords in my captions so that it can still tell you where to go. Because it may take me a week to get back to you. So I'm in the middle. Some of y'all in the beginning, I'm in the middle. Then you got the really high advanced ones. Yeah, okay. You trying to get 1,000 people to buy your $47 product. I feel you. That's $47,000. Yeah, you're gonna need some automations. But I'm still gonna ask you. I hear what you're saying about you trying to get them people. What does your reach look like? Do you understand? Good Dad Tribe, almost 100% automated. Because of the way I'm building the views for that, we don't get to talk to all them people. There be thousands of comments over there. Matt from Mississippi, I don't get to talk to all them people. There's no way I can go over there and reply to all them comments. Have y'all been over there? I can't talk to all them people, man. Side note, I was in the gas station today, and I walked, not the gas station, I walked in Dollar Tree. I was going there to get some jugs of water. Man, it's a dude at the register turn around and say, Mississippi. Now I got my Southern Miss sweater on. I said, yeah, what's up, man? I said, you from the Sip? He said, nah, I'm from Stop 6. I said, yeah, it's worth it. What's up, blood? Yeah. He said, yeah. I said, I just dropped the Stop 6 video. He said, that's where I seen you from. He said, look, I wish I could have had my, I don't have some, but Meta glasses on. And then I thought about it later. I said I should have got a video with him. But the man was literally, old gangster too. Real clean gangster, fresh as white tee. That bad boy looked like it was whiter than he bought it off the shelf. Listen, I said he done bleached this bad boy by itself. I know them type of gangsters. Listen, white tee, everything clean, jewelry shined up. Listen, my man said, I appreciate what you're doing for the hood, man. He said, yeah, my wife from Mississippi, from Greenville. Yeah, he said, yeah, well, I appreciate what you're doing for Stop City, man. We feel represented. I said, you do. Y'all don't be knowing the impact you can make on people. I'll be honest with y'all. The money is nice, and we gonna use it to facilitate us to live, to pay our bills, and to grow. But that's what I don't know about y'all, but that's what I do it for. When that OG told me, and listen, y'all gotta understand. There's people who also told me they feel like this is a bad idea because they like, man, it's dangerous down there. Nigga, dangerous. Well, what you talking about? Let me. I had to pause from all the things I'm thinking and saying in my head. Cause those of y'all who was at the content day last summer, y'all found out the stuff we don't talk about. Y'all found out what Matt from Mississippi like. Then y'all. Cause y'all probably thought, oh, he finna keep it professional. Now I'm finna go see what it about. And what I finna do. And what's then go at me, what made you go outside? You think nigga ever told me to meet him outside? That's enough right there. That's enough right there. That's enough right there. Ain't nigga ain't never told me to be invited to the meeting. And I wasn't there 5 minutes early. You heard me? Anyway, as I was saying, that is guess what? That's the biggest thing. That man telling me that OG, man, I appreciate you, bro. We feel seen, all that. That's what you. There should be people who walk up to Jazz and say, "Girl, I be doing your workout. My hip feel better." There should be people who one day meet Shell and say, DM Shell, because Shell live in a place where you ain't gonna meet Shell. But you ain't gonna randomly meet Shell unless she on vacation. But they DM Shell and say, like, you helped me get through a lot. You get what I'm saying? We was in what's the name live today, our Bree live, and then people were bigging up Malika. Like y'all, there's people who gonna be able to go on a trip and be finally glad to meet Jamia. You get what I'm saying? Maya had an experience like that where a lady came and bought a book that another girl told her about weeks ago. And whatever she must told her the impact of that book was, made her come back. There's people who go get peace of mind, be able to grow their business, be able to make stuff for their grandparents and their grandbabies and stuff because they went through Kita's class. You get what I'm saying? You got to act like you matter. Because I sure do. Y'all get what I'm saying? It right there. Don't none of that exist if you don't post that content. None of that get to happen. You don't post that content. And none of these systems make sense if you ain't gathering people from the content. Okay? All right. Now I know y'all may have a few questions, or you may even have a biggest takeaway. As I get into that, if you're saying to yourself, what is my assignment if or the first place you would want me to start, coach, with my systems? It's your emails. Go make your marketing emails. Make sure you make some to where you talking to them people. Okay, you're encouraging them. You being open with them. Use your emails as a diary if you got to. You get what I'm saying? You need 3 of them a week. You need 2 of them a week. You need one marketing email. At most 2. Okay? But you need to be talking to these people. Okay? Your confirmation email can be suited up. I just gave y'all a bunch of gems on your suited up confirmation email. If you got a product, go and revitalize your abandoned cart emails. That make you a lot of money. Our Shopify's done made us plenty good money. Before y'all even knew what a stand store was, we was on Shopify getting that bag. You heard me? Okay. Now, what questions or biggest takeaways do y'all got? Go ahead, Malika. Side note, I'm teaching my butt off this year.
You absolutely are. You absolutely are. When I think about it, the amount of money that we had to pay, even with the how you went through the email marketing. That's one of the best presentations that I've seen when it comes to setting up systems and being